Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the Old West of ActionRadius.com. Today we will be reviewing Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Now, Call of Juarez series had gone off-road with its last iteration, the Cartel, but now it backs to its Old West goodness. And here is our official review.
Call of Juarez is an arcade reboot of the Western series that we have grown to love over the years, and the developers chose to cut out every other norm in modern video games to present us a bare-bone arcade shooter which everyone would enjoy to shoot their heart out, without exploring the deep meaning of life in its storyline. You play Silas Greaves and explore the story through his eyes and words as he explains how and why he became a bounty hunter, and takes you on a fictional ride through the stories of famous non-fictional Western legends, such as Billy the Kid, Pat Garrett, Butch Cassidy, Sundance Kid, and Jesse James, just to name a few. It's like playing an opposite version of The Expendables, where you single-handedly destroy all-star Western bad guy cast. The simple premises of the story does not contain any jaw-dropping moment of revelation, but the game was never about that. It's not the story that is meant to be enjoyed, but the awesome gameplay that shines from start till the end.
Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
The gameplay features fast shooting combos and fun of an old school shooter where you enjoy to shoot plain old bad guys. It's so incredible that how much such a basic part of first person shooter can be done so professionally and in a polished way that many other games miss out. Heck, to be true, I enjoyed shooting in this game more than Call of Duty. How your bullet echoes from revolver and makes a splat on an single enemy when you make a headshot was so much more satisfying than killing the infinite enemy spawn in Call of Duty. You can chain your combos, headshots, and your kill grants you points which pop up over the enemy head. This looks very arcadish, but while playing it you wouldn't even notice that, and it only serves to make you more aggressive into pulling another perfect kill shot. Your score or those headshots don't go unrewarded as the game features many upgrades. These are divided into three categories of your base weapon: revolver, rifle, and shotgun. The upgrades can allow you to dual wield, increase accuracy, reduce recoil, reload faster, etc. There are plenty of upgrades to go through. The weapon categories may be these three plus the dynamite, but you will find certain other variations in them. For example, for revolver you may find fast shooter, ranger, 6-piece shooter, etc. There are also other collectibles throughout the map for all those achievement hunters. Other than regular shooting, the game emphasis is pretty less on exploration, and personally I didn't mind that for such a pretty fun game. The developers knew the strength of the game, and it was great that they emphasized on that shooting rather than putting in some weak stealth or puzzle solving components in the game that would have made the game more frustrating. The game does carry trademark Western moves like one-on-one duels where you have to concentrate and quick draw, aim and shoot before the other person shoots you down. Then another feature is the bullet dodge, which kicks in when at specific moments in the game or when close to death, allowing you to physically dodge bullets, like Max Payne. Lastly, there is focus or concentration mode, which allows you to quickly fire and slows down the time on your command. Enemies get highlighted, allowing you to shoot them down quickly. Lastly, at the end of each episode you will encounter boss fights, and all of these are great and add a great fun experience to the game. The game features three modes of play: the story mode, arcade mode, and duel mode. Story mode is pretty much understood, while arcade mode is more of the same minus the story and straight up shooting scenes, only with increased enemy count and requiring you to make more interesting shooting combo multiplier to score big in lesser time to beat your friends on leaderboards. The game does not carry any multiplayer, which is a shame for such a fun game, so the arcade leaderboard is the only thing that you get to compete on with your friends. The last is the duel mode, which is the mini game from the story mode made available separately. The mission structure mostly involved going to the hideouts of different enemies and encountering them there, and that is my biggest and only complaint with the game, that its mission structure was too predictable over and over again. I wouldn't mind once in a while some horse riding chasing scene on some train heist, or using the lasso around to get the right feel of the West. Coming to the graphics and visual style of the game, the developers did a great job there. It's a cel-shaded Borderlands-like style with hard edges, and somehow it looks great for a Western. The game features both huge-scale environments or backdrops as well as highly detailed saloons, cities, lumber mills, mines and whatnot. I love the blood splatters for the enemies as they go in slight slow motion when get shot, with blood staying there for a little while without slowing down the rest of the game. The effect is just impressive. The sound design is another thing which just rocks in this game. For every bullet sound to echoes to the splats you hear of the flesh opening is all very organic and real, but the main attraction remains the running commentary of Silas Greaves. If you have played Bastion, then you would know that how much impact the commentator made in the game. Same goes here. While traversing through the levels, you will hear Silas Greaves as if he was telling his story, and he nearly stays vocal through 80% of the mission length.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clang and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this? I just kept running,
giving purpose and meaning to everything you do, and that is the key element that never makes this arcade shooter feel repetitive or monotonous, even though practically you are doing the same thing over and over. Over and above, there are moments where Silas will forget something and tell you again the story in some other way, which will rewind the gameplay and let you play the same thing in some other way altogether, which all looks very good. Overall, Call of Juarez Gunslinger is a great Western old-school arcade shooter. It's beautiful to look at, audibly innovative. Our only complaint does remain with the typical mission structure, but overall, it's a shining Western first-person shooter. Just for $15, it packs more punch and more fun than any other AAA title.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that.
Overall, such a nice game, and we give it 8 out of 10. Now, coming to the next segment of our weekly podcast, the giveaways. Last week, we had the giveaway of Orion Dino Herd, and the lucky winner for this prize is Ammar Malik. Congratulations, you have won yourself the Steam copy of Orion Dino Herd. Please contact us to receive your prize. For next week, we have the giveaway of Magica and all its DLC. If you want to win this prize, just leave a comment below in the comment section telling us what is the feature that you look most forward while playing Call of Juarez Gunslinger. That's it for this week. Hopefully see you inshallah next week also. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.